Hey everybody, welcome to the nightly vid. Tonight we're not gonna have much to talk about besides the strat attack. So to start the week off, SPY is two up to start the week. We do have a PPI, and I believe Powell's gonna be speaking tomorrow or Thursday, so just be aware of that. But you got the 2-2 month, boom, up they go from your monthly video where we said the whole market should recover. So up they go. If we go to Qs, there's your 2-2 month, boom, there's your monthly magnitude. Did we know? We did, right? We told you about that before it broke. If you go to the Dow Jones, there's your 2-2 month. Is it in force right now? It's not, and it has been a little weaker this week, so we'll just be aware of that. Qs has been the strongest. Dow Jones, you'll see the inside day, so maybe a rev strat tomorrow if we can tick down and start coming back through these guys to the upside. If not, 2-1-2 reversal and they start coming back in. We'll see. IDBM is also inside day, and this will either confirm or negate the direction the market's already going, which is to the upside. That being said, most things are just up to start the week. So we'll look at the inside days and we'll look at the strat attack. The one thing I want to address is if you're on the beta version of the scanner, it is down tonight, so I'm gonna have to use my Thinkorswim, but it should be up hopefully slightly later tonight or by tomorrow morning. They already know the issue and it's being fixed. That being said, we're gonna look at 2 up months, and we're gonna look at things that are 2 up to start the week on a daily basis. And we want taking last week's highs, so we're gonna do high greater than high 1, and these are, I cannot wait until we have the strat attack built into the scanner. It's coming, it's taking a little longer than I want, right? Let me just finish this out. I really did this in a stupid and slow way, so I apologize. And all right, sorry about that. Now let's get discussing. So on the strat attack, you got 139 names, so you got a lot of them. We will see. Microsoft, 2-2 month to the upside, still going to all-time highs, and still 2 up to start the week, so not very aggressive, but you'll see Nvidia, 2 up, momentum hammer, 2 up, boom, right? And did you see this in the monthly vid? You did, right? 2-2 pivot machine gun, up they go, and that will tell you things like AVGO. Is that a 2-2 from the monthly vid? It is. Did it reclaim a mother bar? It did. Where's it going? Up there. If we go to TSM, is that a 2-2? It is. Where's it going? Up there, right? AMD, although not as strong, but pivot machine gun. So although we had a shorter bias into the beginning of the year, that changes things. That 2-2 month from the monthly vid. That tells you all our CX. Nice, right? Where's that going? Back up through these guys as we knew. If we go to AMAT, I believe we already looked at it, but you'll see the slight lower lows back through all these guys. And there's probably more that I'm missing. Microchip, you'll see the 2-2 month back through all these guys. So all the chips, everything strat attack, and Microchip's a really good looking one. So you got all the chips going. You got a SMH. Did you know about this? Stuck in the middle, tick down, hammer, boom, there they go. You have then Tesla, which is your XLK. Do you know about the XLK broadening formation? You did. Right, ticks down, shoot or hammer, boom, up they go. Tells you Tesla, which is more discretionary. It's also in the tech. So 2 up Tesla, and these are all strat attack names, by the way. 2 going 3/4, and that's from your monthly video. If we go to Meta, 2-2 month Meta, where's that going? For the outside quarter. If we go to JP Morgan, with all the other banks, 2 up to start the week. JP Morgan, going. Goldman Sachs, going. Bank of America, gunning. Citigroup, gunning. Wells Fargo, gunning. You got all the banks in there. And most of those are 2 up to start the week. If we go to AXP in the financials, you see the same thing. There's your hammer. Boom. It's just, you buy anything that told you it's buy, it's all going. That the strat told you it's buy. But if we go to, let us see, PLTR in the tech, 3-2 up month still. Yep. 3-2 hammer week. Yep. And you'll see 2 up to start. If we go to Cisco, it's part of the tech as well. You will see Disney and the Dow Jones, 2-month and up, and they're just gunning as well with the earnings gapper. If we go to Boeing, you'll see the 3-2 hammer month. This is one we mentioned, the big PMG from the monthly video. Up they go. And it's really just everything, right? Uber, nice 3-2 rev strat you got there. Uber, Shopify, 2 months to the upside, 2 up to start. Affirm, not so much. MU in the chips, we can't forget MU in the chips. There's your 2 month going up as well. Airbnb, we said this was a really good one, did we not? We did, right? Boom, 10% in here. Still's got a ways to go. Dell in the tech, so that was a good one too. Here's your hammer month PMG. Still's got a ways to go, up 13% so far. So you got some rally back in the tech for sure. Snow in the tech, 2 month PMG, and that's the higher lows in the broadening formation. So we'll see. Marvell in the chips, not so much. Roblox in the tech, 3 month hammer. Yep, what's that doing? 3 on the quarter. What's this doing? Reclaiming all this stuff. So potentially all-time highs of Roblox if we can get out of that next quarter or stay above this quarter, 76.21. And then D-Dog, that was on the monthly vid as well. Your hammer month, bottom of the broadening formation. Up they go. Here's your monthly magnitude. Outside of that, we will have, and I'm just missing it. Where is it? We'll have some energies. So it's very few, but XLEs this week go 2 up on the gap, XOP on a gap with the relative strength, and XOP, and then OIH not so much going. But you'll have PSX, 2 month PMG of these guys after some bigger lower lows, and then VLO, the favorite here. Lower lows, 2 month here. We'll see, we have energy numbers tomorrow morning, not a lot of signals. We got an XLE, a lot of things poked up today, so not a lot of signals there, but they are present. If we go to HIMS, you'll see this is one I believe we mentioned on the monthly vid as well. 2 month HIMS, all the way up in here for the outside quarter. It's up 70% on our signal there, and you'll see the year is bright green. We will also have in the discretionary ON, or actually ON is semis, sorry. ON in the semis, maybe coming back from the dead, but we'll have on in the discretionary, the 2 month in here. And I've been seeing these shoes everywhere, so maybe 3/3/4 up into these guys, then potentially expando. Right, this could get a lot bigger, but you're gonna see we just have a lot of names on the Strat attack, so that's a good thing, right? And we can try and track all of these, but it's gonna be a matter of scanning those intraday 60 signals and just knowing what these names are, right? OKLO, the 2 month up, tells you CCJ. Nice. Uranium, nice. All these are 2 up to start. So we'll be scanning those intra-week signals, but we have everything going, right? If you bought anything, and we gave a big list, right? So you had a lot of opportunities to do this. Semis, if you bought that, you're good. Every single one of these, right? And MCHP, did we talk about this? We did. Huge triangle, yep, with a star, right? Tech, Snow, PNW, D-Dog, AI, Microsoft with a gap, right? And then you got more tech in here, which are not Strat attack this week. If we go into the coiners, Coin just took the month up on a gap, some S&P announcement. Bitcoin's gunning, Ripple gunning, right? And we can actually go look at Ripple. You'll have inside day Ripple for tomorrow. Is that a rev strat month up? It is. Where's that going? Up there. Bitcoin, not an outside quarter yet. 3 month is still good. They do have the broadening formation here, so I'll just be aware of short-term exhaustion, but we want all-time highs, do we not? If we go back to the list here, sorry about that. We will see on the scenario 3s, Carvana, which is one we traded today. So Carvana was 2-2 on a Tuesday, but it is a 3 month and up with Uber and PLTR. So that really covers like the Strat attack stuff. Now let's get to the signals. And since the Strat attack is stuff we already knew, right? There's no lists we have to put out, right? We already know. I just showed you the whole list of everything that's going because we knew. So this is my inside day scan, ATR over 3. We'll see Visa, the scenario 2-1 on the day, and let's get the list going here. So you see some of our stuff from this morning. You can go and watch or go check those out and see how all this played out. Tesla's a huge mover. Boeing, nice mover. Some of these guys, not so much besides Meta. All right, Spotify was not bad, at least for the morning. Carvana was pretty good. Costco went 3 on the day. So that was good on the upside and the downside. And then Etsy, it's the only thing Strat Attack downside we got. 2 up red and then 2 down on a Tuesday. Pivot machine gun. So we'll see if that follows through. But let's clear it out now, and we'll keep the continuation list on here. Just don't want to miss anything. We'll keep Tesla. That covers most of them here, with Carvana being on there as well. All right, sorry about that. And you can see we have a lot to keep track of. So let us get in here. Inside day. So Visa is one of the first ones on there. LLY will be an inside day. It is bright red this month, so potentially that seller comes back through all these guys. And at the top of the list, it's a lot of healthcare stuff, which has been puking. Procter & Gamble is a 3-1 on the day for a 312. And it is red on the month, closer to just continuation quarter, so not that interesting, but you do have a seller in there. AbbVie, healthcare 3-1 day. Philip Morris in the staples, shooter week inside day. Yeah. CVX and the energies with energy numbers tomorrow. We'll keep it on the list. McDonald's. Let's see. So you got daily broadening information here. It is 2-week inside bar pattern down. It's already hit its magnitude, so you could try and play that. Personally, I'm gonna hold off on the downside, and I prefer it to Rev Strat, but can be on the list nonetheless. QCOM. In the semis inside day, Amgen in the healthcare, so we got a lot of healthcares. LOI, Amgen, AbbVie. And the energies, Fang is an inside day with CVX. Progressive, with the financials already going up, could be the 212 reversal PMG of these guys to get the financials gunning again, or continue the financials that are gunning. With a slight pivot machine gun in there, we'll mention. More healthcare's Guild, inside day. Amgen, or not Amgen, Guild REGN, inside day. So we'll see if those simultaneous breaks occur. We don't have to be the first ones on those breaks. Look for some triangle outs. FedEx on a gappers. Still an inside month, so that could come back all the way back down. Hess. Emirata Hess, that is in the energies as well. So with energy numbers, you'll have some inside bars, maybe some rev strats or, successful breakouts. We'll see. A lot of small ranges in here. DHI and the home builders, XHB, PHM. Okay, so home builders, interesting. PHM, DHI, Lennar. Tells me to look at KBH, which may not be on the list here. KBH. Dick's Sporting Goods, after a big blow them out gap up, could become the gap up sell the inside day. So we'll have it in the Gapper universe. Alta is on the gappers as well. Burl with the 2-2 month up is an inside day. It'd be momentum. Crocs. The 2-2 month up inside day would be momentum. It is, potentially at the top of this big daily broadening formation. So you got some discretionary in there, like a lot of discretionary, a lot of health cares. And the discretionary is, between like the home builders type people and even like footwear and accessories and apparel. So it's not like the biggest concentration in there, but that's what we're seeing. And if I change the value to 2 instead of 3 for my ATR filter here, looks like we get 53 inside days with more health cares, more discretionary. You got some airlines in there. DAL, UAL, Alaska Airlines, Jets. I think Boeing blew out those inside bars and Jets. There's another one I'm forgetting here. J Blue. So I guess we'll see. There's other airline stocks I'm forgetting, but I'm just starting to get tired. So it is what it is. That being said, here's some of your inside days. Obviously, energy numbers. That's something I want to know about. Airlines all are simultaneous break up on the month, so I want to know about that. And we'll see if we get any simultaneous break, home billers, and healthcares tomorrow. And, just be aware, we've got more news this week, so make sure you have that on your radar. Go to Forex Factory and go and check that news. But that's all I've got for you guys tonight, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys then.